Hey everybody, this is a little different from our standard intro, but before the game gets started, I just wanted to warn you all that due to the content and nature of the themes of this game, we will probably be delving into controversial topics. If this is not something you want to see, then please click off the video. If not, then stay along for the ride. Alright, we're at the last part. I'm so sorry, it's 40 minutes.
Oh no, the last part of one of our playthroughs is a little bit longer than the previous ones? Who could have thought? That's only every single playthrough that we've had.
I only apologize because you don't like this game.
Oh, there's only so much of walking around through scripted sequences that I could take, okay? Now, if we were a blue hedgehog and we were running around scripted sequences, that would be something different. But unfortunately, we're just guy with gun. Or guys with
I'd say it's the exact
guns.
same here because when you play them, it has, you know, a lot of the same fun that Sonic scripted sequences do. The only difference is you and I have both played Sonic scripted sequences.
Well,
so we can both, you know, imagine the fun that we're seeing.
The only difference is Call of Duty has really boring gameplay and characters, and Sonic has fun gameplay and characters.
I would say this has better characters.
Well, the characters don't really develop ever. They're just
Sonic.
there. Yeah, Sonic isn't meant to, but he makes other people develop. And that's what makes Sonic stories interesting.
These characters are all Sonic.
Well, if everyone's Sonic, then no one's special. And none of these guys are Sonic. They're just guy with gun. Faceless man with cool weapon.
With cool voices and animations. So it's cool.
And in particular, the character
doesn't need any fancy cheating because it's just cool.
In particular, fancy cheating. You just walking around shooting people. You can do that in any game.
No, I said it doesn't need any fancy cheating like character development, right?
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Good writing.
Exactly.
It doesn't need that.
They're just cool, so they don't need it.
No. I don't know. I don't really get.
You're just jealous that these characters are cooler.
Listen, I just don't get people that are really into the whole military kind of vibe.
Ow.
You died within the first 2.5 minutes of this part, and this is a 40-minute part.
I mean, it's not that long because of all the deaths. They do add in. They'd probably add in like, you know, maybe like 2-3 minutes of time. But
yeah, we could have saved a couple of minutes.
Potentially. But here we are. Anyways, to your point though, if you just have zero interest in anything military related, like you're not gonna like Call of Duty.
Yeah. And for the audience,
I was young enough when I played this to get enough of an interest in military because of this game. Doubled with the fact that my dad was in the military. But
for the audience, that was not a real argument. We have a mutual understanding that I'm just not into this kind of thing.
Yeah.
He was just fucking with me. And I him. Ow. Oh my god. Now, you know what? Now the gameplay just looks extremely annoying to play through. Talk about...
No, that's because I'm stupid and don't take cover and play the game properly.
Talk about, you know, guaranteed to take damage. You poke your head out,
because
you're going to take damage.
That's how real life works.
No, in real life, you're not guaranteed to take damage.
No, but you have a high risk of taking damage, so you're going to stay behind cover until it's clear.
In this, you have... It's always possible that the moment you step out of cover, there's going to be an AI bot that locks onto your position and shoots an instantaneous laser beam into your forehead. That's not realistic.
I mean, I'd say it's close enough, because in real life, if you get hit once, you're basically out.
Okay, but I just don't get why you complain about that in Half-Life when you're guaranteed to take damage in this game constantly.
Because I have auto-healing.
Okay.
Pick
up a health pack.
Oh, I'm sorry, there's not always health packs around, or I'm bad at the game, so I just take a lot of damage, and I'm always teetering on the edge. %100% a skill issue, but you know, I'm not complaining. That was a nice cache of weapons I'm not going to touch.
This is just the progression of this playthrough. I started really positive on this game, and it almost immediately spiraled downwards, and it's just only gotten worse. This has just vindicated that I never ever have to play a Call of Duty game. Ever.
I do personally think you would vibe a little more with the Treyarch games.
Well, aren't those the ones with the Black Ops? Or the zombies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably enjoy zombies.
Well, I'm talking about campaign specifically. Zombies is its own beast.
I just need more than 8 hours of doing this over and over. You know?
Hey, no,
like,
it's
listen.
Better. It's better than the 10th teeter-totter puzzle in Half-Life.
There's only like 1 or 2 of those, and there's only 1 per game.
I can't believe that worked.
Yeah, you really should have died, but
yeah. Oh. I'm so glad that throughout this whole playthrough and probably any other.
Oh my god, you just blew his freaking head off.
I'm so glad that me shooting my teammates has been a constant factor.
You know what? That'd be more fun if this were like an actual fail factor that could happen. Is if you freaking no-scope 180 headshot your freaking teammates and they die instantly like every other enemy does.
I don't know the full rules on your allies getting shot because sometimes it'll instant kill you. Other times you have to shoot them a bit. Sometimes you can just straight up kill somebody and won't do anything. It's a little inconsistent. I don't know the full rule set for it.
And I will say,
I may also just not have hit them.
When I said I need a little bit more than this kind of thing over and over, a good story with character development and stuff happening that is interesting to me is enough to make a linear scripted sequence-based video game more interesting. I just don't care about, you know, the military ops kind of thing. I don't care. These characters I haven't really gotten a strong vibe from other than hoorah, we're in the military, we're gonna do stuff, you know. So
again, I think it's something later games do a lot better, but I don't
will
think
be
they'll
the
fully
judge of
win
that.
you over anyways. When I say you may like other games, that's a very, very strong if there were only like 1 or 2 games out of the series I ever see you actually kind of enjoying to some extent, it would be those. Or that'd be about it.
I think I might actually more so enjoy something like Infinite Warfare or whatever that game's called, the one that's in space. Because it's more sci-fi, it's got more going on than just boots on the ground, running around shooting guys. Which
I have heard from our friendly neighborhood Call of Duty fan that it is supposed to be actually a pretty good campaign. So I would like to try it eventually. I'd be interested. I never played it though. Black Ops 3 as well. I want to try out.
that was another Call of Duty game. I remember seeing trailers for it and being like, oh, that actually looks cool. I want to try it. And then I didn't because I saw the reviews and everyone was like, it's bad. And then I was also like, well, it's also Call of Duty. No, Infinite Warfare.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I don't understand why people hated on it so much, other than for some reason they argued that because it was sci-fi, it was becoming Halo. Because that makes sense.
Yeah. But then Halo became more Call of Duty eventually anyway, so.
Halo became a Call of Duty clone, 100%. With maybe a little bit better writing. Or I guess not better writing, but more character development. Which you might get behind more. Call of Duty never became Halo though. I'd say, from what I've seen of everything, it's still Call of Duty, just
You have
poorer and
11
poorer
minutes
writing.
before those missiles reach the eastern seaboard. Over.
For what that's worth, you know.
Yeah, I guess the real appeal to Halo, at least in terms of gameplay, is how open the sandbox of the weapons can be and how good the AI are at like creating diverse situations. I don't know, me. I just kind of fail to see what makes this stand out compared to anything else. 'Cause it's just you walk around and shoot people. I don't know. I guess it could be
I
more
think
fun
what
if
makes
you're
this
swapping
strong is the
weapons.
strength of the objectives that you're doing in the set pieces, as well as the usually pretty complicated stories. Like there are a lot of moving pieces that most people do not understand these stories or even attempt to.
Captain Price.
Like they can name the major plot beats, kind of, but they can't tell you any of the underlying, like why this is happening, why this person's important. And that's part of the appeal of it. But if that's not your thing, it's not your thing. And I would say this is at its most fun, yeah. When you have strong set pieces with fun design, good amounts of cover, and you can move through and complete your objectives and live out that military fantasy. There's actually a level we'll see like right at the end of this that I would say is the perfect like vertical slice of what Call of Duty gameplay is and what it has to offer. And I would say it's like the most perfect example outside of like probably the opening level, because the opening level to this game I would say is pretty strong.
It looks like we've
And then-
entered the lab in Outlast. It kind of looks very similar.
Well, I mean, most underground bunkers I would imagine look or facilities, whatever, look pretty similar, because all you can do is just put concrete everywhere to hold it up. Which is funny though, because Outlast is essentially the Call of Duty of horror games.
Ow, ow. Yeah, that game is quite literally just running away from Monster Simulator.
Yeah, and then Outlast 2 is that, but sound-based.
Hey, you know what? At least there's somewhat of a puzzle going on where you have to kind of figure out how to get around the monster the first time you play, at least. That's about it for Outlast, but it was enough to get me through that short-ass game.
Yeah, that's why it's like this, you know? Play it that one time, you get your experience, and then you don't have to return for a while. It just depends on if the elements that are there in that short experience, you know, slowly get to you. I'm just gonna title this part "Me Trying to Defend Call of Duty from a Hater."
Defending COD from the haters. Like, I guess, like, I'm all about everyone can have their opinions and whatnot. I just don't understand this particular one.
What I'm glad now is that we're finally far away now, where we can actually have legitimate hate for Call of Duty and what it does, instead of just every game is becoming Call of Duty. Trendy, I hate. Which was, you know, most of the discourse when I was growing up, and it was infuriating to see.
Listen, if this game... I'll just throw out a hypothetical for you. If this game had co-op... Okay, listen. For the campaign, it had co-op.
Everyone
and-
after this does.
No, listen. Listen to me. If this game had co-op, and it were in third person,
Okay.
and the character was the character you were playing as had like a voice, and you know he spoke, and he was kind of like a quippy motherfucker that was also kind of a feminist, or not a feminist, a womanizer.
Those are two very
And-
different words to mix up, but all right.
Yeah, no, I understand. And if you could also like run and like do a little dive thing where you land on your back and you shoot your gun.
Yeah.
And there were
Okay.
zombies that were shooting at. I think that this
Okay.
would be a better game.
In a way, you just described Call of Duty Black Ops, but without the third person. Because that does have co-op. Your character does talk in that. The Black Ops series has talking. And you do have the zombies mode. With quippy characters and one-liners. Who are womanizers. Or attempted womanizers.
If nobody really understood what I was describing there,
RE6, yes.
it was Resident Evil 6.
I got it.
And I'm saying Resident Evil 6 is a better game than this.
That is hard.
As much
but
as we
I'm
didn't
inclined
understand
to agree
the
with
story,
you because my goodness, I loved Resident Evil 6.
it was so fun. See, that game is like the epitome of linear, set-piece based gameplay. And it was just co-op, and it had funny characters and funny gameplay, and that's all you need.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just completely shitting on this.
It's alright. It's alright. I shit on things you love. You can shit on things I love.
Listen, unlike you, yeah.
The amount of friendly fire in this.
It'd be so
If I were a
funny.
smart man, I should make a friendly fire compilation to upload.
Someone should make a mod of this where all of your NPC companions, if you ever shoot them, they won't die, but they will accumulate damage throughout the campaign. So by the end, they could be like walking around without limbs, their jaws like flown off. They're still acting normal. That would
really
be
cool
fun.
to see in World at War because in any of the Treyarch games, World at War especially, they have a lot of delimbing and gore in it. They get a lot more visceral. Infinity Ward games do not have that, other than like some really scripted areas, like that guy getting his arm shot off.
Yeah. I just think it'd be a funny mod because if that mod
Also
existed,
thrilling.
Captain Price currently wouldn't have a head, and he'd have several hundred bullets throughout his torso. Oh, he threw it back.
Yeah. Ain't that
Look, that's the kind of shit I want to see more of. Okay, like the AI doing interesting shit. I think.
I mean, they do, just scripted. And I'm terrible at looking at all of it. Like, there's lots of little things that characterize, you know? Like, Gaz. I'm sure you remember exactly who Gaz is.
I remember you shot him
but, like,
earlier.
But there's, like, points where he cuts down fences, and when he goes to pull them off, he, like, uses so much force that it knocks himself over onto the ground, and he has to quickly stand back up. It's got little things like that, where he's, you know, a little bit of, you know, bumbling.
Yeah, but like imagine that kind of thing with like a more dynamic AI system and a more dynamic environment, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine how cool it would be. It would just be like military, real-life Halo, but that's enough of a difference from Halo, I think, to make it something. I don't know. I feel like this kind of game... I just have the expectation nowadays for shooter campaigns to have more dynamic AI.
Nope.
Oh. Okay.
I shot so many people. That was when it was enough.
Captain Price, he called for the film to be cut. He's like, I'm tired of being shot by this motherfucker. Give me my stunt double.
Shoot him instead. That's what he's paid for.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's fucking British. So he'd be like, oi, back off. Give me my stunt double.
They're all British except for Command and Griggs. You know who Griggs is, right?
I do. He was sitting up in the like watchtower with you last part.
Yay, you remember.
He's the only character I remember. The only reason I remember Captain Price is because you keep shooting him.
He's very iconic. He's got the hat. It's the hat.
Wake up, soldier! We are leaving!
Captain Price, this is Gaz at the security station. They came in
I like how his first introduction is just insulting your character's name.
I'm sending you the coordinates to the vehicle depot.
Roger that. We'll meet you at the vehicle depot. Out.
And now Soap is one of the most iconic names in video
All teams,
games.
this is command. Recommend you exfil from
Yeah, he
the
doesn't
area
fucking-
immediately. Large numbers of hostile forces are converging on your position.
Is he a
Get out of there
character?
now.
Does he have more stuff to him that's just not in this game? Or is he just faceless
So,
protagonist?
slight spoilers for spoilers and games you don't care. But in Modern Warfare 2 and 3, he is your commanding officer.
Oh, so he actually gets, like...
So we get, and he does have a
Character.
full model in this game that you get to see, I think, at one point.
and he has, like,
photo or
full...
something?
He has, like, full dialogue and everything when he is...
Yes, he's fully,
Okay.
he is a fully voiced
So
character.
he becomes a real character later. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. I
Yeah.
do like that.
So it's
quite a
like you
bit.
get the attachment to have played as him, and now you get to see him like as an actual person.
That's the kind of thing I would imagine would happen in Half-Life if you ever were playing as not Gordon Freeman for a game, and you happen to run into Gordon Freeman. Is that he would? Well, he
I mean,
wouldn't.
that's kind of what the blue shift does, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but you never actually like see or talk to Gordon. In like in opposing force, you see Gordon like jump through the portal to go to Zen, but that's about it. But I'm saying like in like a Half-Life Alyx sequel where you're playing as Alex, you run into Gordon Freeman and it's like a Half-Life 2 style cutscene where they're talking. I imagine Gordon wouldn't say much, but he'd say like one or two lines maybe, because he's supposed to be very soft-spoken in canon.
It'd be as chilling as hearing Samus speak. in
Yeah,
Metroid Dread.
exactly. It would be something like that.
The coolest moments in video
Yeah,
games.
you're right, and I would probably fucking cum my pants if Gordon Freeman ever spoke to me while I'm wearing a VR headset. My pants would be full of spider webs, I'll tell you what. They'd be caked.
I screaming my ass off when I played Dread the first time. Oh my goodness.
Dude,
it's so peak.
same. Oh my god.
I couldn't just shoot that guy. I had to shoot the barrel.
Well, of
by him.
course. You see the...
Whoa, that was weird. Okay, we had some slight recording hiccups. Anyways. Well, yeah, we're on our way to go stop Sakayev now.
Okay, so anyways, like I said before we got cut off, I really like these loading screens. They're cool. I find them more interesting than the actual game. Kind of gives it a more of a strategy kind of vibe. I don't know. I think they're cool.
It's cool. I like them a lot. Especially because the rest of the game might as well be a cutscene, you know, as people like to joke.
Yeah.
So, I think it's cool that we get something to break up the pace for it.
And also, before we got cut off, I was saying, this part is fucking cool. We should have seen more of this kind of gameplay in this game, where it kind of switches it up, where you're on a freaking car and you're shooting people.
I mean, we had like the sniper level. We had the, I think we've had previous vehicle chases. We have the helicopter level. We have the video level in the AC-130 gunship. It does switch it up a bit, but I will say the second half of the game being mostly the same style of gameplay the whole way through definitely hurts.
Yeah, I just think we needed more shake-ups. I don't know. Just action games are at their best when they're keeping you on your toes. So, and like some of those that you listed, like the sniper level, that is still the same gameplay. You're just using a sniper. You know, the stealth.
No,
gameplay
but
is
it
a
does
little
have
different.
like actual stealth, I would say. So it's different enough, but not as different as obviously these.
In a game that is so linear, scripted, and spectacle driven, this is the kind of stuff I expect. You killed that whole bus full of people.
They were all my people. RPG! So many of those. I do like the Sunday level. A lot of people actually didn't like this too much because I guess they wanted like something more traditional, the traditional gameplay for the final level. But
Yeah.
I think having this and then one more level maybe could have helped, but I think this game ends pretty well where it does, which we'll see in like 5 minutes.
This definitely
Probably
feels
won't.
like the big climactic car chase in a movie or something. So, I get it. Oh, you gotta lead your shot with that rocket.
Yeah, apparently I did not get the memo.
Do you get like an achievement for shooting it down or something? It didn't seem like you needed to.
I have no idea. Unfortunately, I am the worst possible person to have do this.
I got a buddy, no matter what game we play, grenade launchers they always suck with for some reason. And it's so funny because I have no problem with that.
Oh, it depends on the grenade launcher. I like the ones that shoot like, you know. Yeah, you don't have to destroy it. I like the ones that shoot grenades that roll around. I find those more fun. And maybe instantly explode if you hit with it.
Oh,
Nope. It's like the first level where you just kind of have to go and know what to do. It's annoying.
it looked like you clipped through the freaking thing.
Yeah, this section's a little wonky. So, I guess this would be like the final bit of gameplay, of standard gameplay.
Okay.
It's just not the whole level.
Working on it, Bravo 5. Loyalist forces in the
We're just gonna have
Why am I
like
using my
15
pistol?
minutes
Because I
of,
can.
cannot confirm at this time.
of credits. Not 15 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah, they take a bit. This is a pretty big game.
Yeah, and you know what? As much as I was crapping on it, I will say this looks very well put together. As we were talking about before, I think AAA gaming kind of peaked for this time. Because it's like, they're still working with console limitations. They're still having to be a little bit creative and work outside of the box, you know, to get the visuals and everything working at a smooth, well, relatively smooth. I'm sure most games during that console period did not run very well, but, you know.
From what I remember, this game runs pretty darn well on the 360. Don't know about PS3.
But it's
Hi,
very,
Griggs.
very impressive, all of the art and finesse that was used to pull all this off. So, yeah.
So this is the start of the cinematic end or finish of Call of Duty. Call of Duty, its last moments of gameplay will never end with traditional gameplay. They will always be a cinematic section like this where you don't really have control.
He's gonna die.
Usually after an explosion.
Oh, yep, there goes his face.
Goodbye, Griggs. Very sad.
War never changes. Why are we still
got it
here?
wrong.
Just to suffer. I
Say hi
can
to Price.
still feel my leg.
Oh, hey, it's him. And sadly, he kills Gaz. That pissed me off. I love Gaz.
Why the fuck is he just strolling up on the goddamn battlefield, the dumbass?
Well, there kind of are explosions everywhere.
Yeah,
take
so
his
why is he here?
You killed his son. You know he's trying to do the sadistic villain thing where he wants to give like a speech and such. Maybe shoot Price in the leg or something. You know.
Man, he put a lot of trust into us.
He had a better shot.
The better shot who's dying on the floor bleeding out with a fucking
It worked out.
steel rod up my ass from this road.
It worked out. And that is the end of gameplay.
I like this song.
It's epic.
Okay, Okay, well,
military heroism.
I like it less now because it started off like really sad, and now it's just like orchestral.
It's bittersweet, triumphant.
Yeah.
It's like your friends died, but you didn't win.
Kamarov, my hero.
Yeah, you remember him, right?
No. Not even a little bit.
He's the loyalist you have to rescue earlier in the game. Or he's the guy who helps you.
He's dead.
Uh-oh. Does he live? Does he die? Who knows?
I feel like he's gonna live because everyone else that we quote-unquote liked died. But
So
we didn't
why
get to
does
see.
that protect him?
Because it'd be one too many.
And like I did say that Soap is going to be your leader in the later games.
Yeah, he could have retired.
So you never know.
You can tell me if he's dead or not. I don't actually care.
He's alive. You find him about like midway through Modern Warfare 2.
That's
And
cool.
For some reason, a gulag.
Oh, hey, we're back.
Yeah. So this is scripted. This is not gameplay. They were really, really proud of the AC-130 recreation.
He's not even like actually aiming straight at them.
To be fair, with the weapons this thing has, you don't have to. Because, my goodness, that's just terrifying.
Oh my god, that last guy just killed them all. He took forever. He ran the long way around the car.
That wasn't going to save them anyways. They have pretty good tracking. It's really funny though, they're going to keep switching to the chain gun, but they never actually fire it. It's just cinematic,
So they can zoom in.
I guess. So you can watch people die from like the most terrifying weapon ever created. That isn't a nuke.
I feel like it's gotta be a violation if you just trigger finger this thing.
I would assume you probably get court-martialed if you trigger finger this thing. And just shoot anything. Well, in theory, war crimes are court-martial and you get punished to the full extent of the law. In theory. Probably doesn't always happen.
Me in the military in an AC-130 being like, wow, none of these guys are allies. None of them are shiny.
I mean, that could be an actual thing if they have everybody on their side wear markers. That this can pick up. I don't know. There are ways to do it.
Yeah, but they aren't twinkling in the view of the freaking AC-130. So
Plus, militaries are also really, really good at coordinates. And being able to precisely aim things, because, like, you gotta be able to tell, like, mortar companies who can't see where they're aiming how to aim. And you just tell them the coordinates and they'll translate that and aim properly.
you are ruining my joke, and I hate
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Just like I hate this game. Ayo.
I hate this game too. No, I recorded it for a reason. What's a copyist?
People that copy. No, they probably copy.
I assume it's something music because this is in the music section.
I don't know. I would imagine maybe they're legal for the music. I don't know. The legal guys for the music, like how they copyrighted it.
Military technical advisors. I'm surprised there weren't more.
I'm glad this is over.
Why? We're gonna do more.
Listen, I gave it my fair college try, okay? I was positive to start. I found stuff to be positive throughout. I just don't think this is for me.
Production babies. I miss when companies would add in joke credits like this. Love to see it.
It feels very millennial.
Also, this is something I completely forgot about. The Call of Duty rap.
We're making a more sophisticated, deeper Call of Duty experience. Variety is the next big thing for us.
This is what you wanted, right?
It would have been better if it was made by Tomoyo Otani.
Okay.
Also, the Shadow the Hedgehog gunshot sound effect strikes again.
I know.
That has to be like the most standard gunshot sample sound effect ever. It's like the alarm.
Really funny because
It's like the
it's really
alarm.
funny because obviously this would be made by the music team, but they would still have access to like all the sound effects from the game. So it's
Yeah.
weird. They chose that stock effect instead of one of their, probably very expensively recorded gun sounds.
Well, they wanted that that big bang.
Yeah.
I don't think like real guns sound like that. Like that specific gunshot sound effect. I think guns don't really sound like that.
Probably depends on how it was recorded. Would be my guess at this point. Not yet. Soon, but not yet.
Guess what I'm recording
First
next.
we got 5 more of these.
Before Shadow?
Yep. We're gonna do 5 more Call of Duty games before Shadow the Hedgehog.
I think I would throw up.
That's right, everybody. Next week we're going straight to World at War.
I think I would quit if that were actually the case.
I own it on PC now. I can record it whenever I want.
Mom spaghetti, arms are heavy, knees are weak. I'm Eminem and I'm getting sweaty.
Yeah, we're in the boring credits. There's nothing to say.
You gotta give your final thoughts.
I know. I've given my final thoughts. Like the whole
You
way
have
through. I
to
like this game. It's fun.
summarize the you have to give like your closing paragraph in your essay. You have to reiterate the points you've made and emphasize your final thoughts.
Call of Duty is AAA, and I love it.
With that, I will agree. Well, I don't agree with that second part, but I agree with the first part of that statement. I know I'm making a lot of judgments without actually having played it. I just don't think I like
This
it.
is so similar to the formula set by Final Fantasy VII, which can easily be argued as the first AAA game. So,
We're going deep and we're going hard. Shirley,
what's that? One last level.
I'm serious.
Yes.
And don't call me Shirley.
You lied to me.
Aren't you excited?
Star Wars. Episode
No, I did.
1.
Hey, I did mention this earlier in the part that there was going to be one last level that I would describe as like the perfect vertical slice of what can make Call of Duty gameplay fun, and it's this. I don't know what this level is supposed to be, how it's related. I've been told it may have been like a potential first level. I always thought it was linking to Modern Warfare 2, but I guess it's not. It has nothing to do with it. It's just a random level here. I guess it was cut, but they wanted to use it. Anyways, all you do in this level is you just progress through this plane under the time limit. And this is what I would call the perfect piece of COD gameplay. Either you like what you see here or you don't, you know? You get to run through cover and progress through rooms and shoot enemies. And feel like a badass.
I notice you're not doing one of those things that you said you should do.
I'm taking cover right now.
You're taking cover when you don't need to. You're just crouching behind something when there's downtime.
And you also have dynamic scripted sequences that change up the level. Like the plane.
See,
decompressor
this
here.
is infinitely more interesting than the numerous amounts of fields that we walked through with buildings.
And this is going to be way more representative of what Modern Warfare tries to do. And it was also inspiration for that game's second mode, which are, I think they were called strike missions, which are just mini missions like this that you can do co-op as well. That just give you an objective to do. And you do have one objective and you complete it and you get ranks and such. And like I said, this is going to be much closer to what Modern Warfare 2 tries to go for. So you might be surprised by it, who knows? In like a year, or however long until we get to it.
Well, knowing you, it'll be more than a year. How long it takes
Maybe
you to
these
get
games
the
are pretty
sequels.
quick to record. Probably gotta get to Halo 3 first.
Considering it's been over a year since we've continued a playthrough that you started,
Don't worry about that.
and almost a year for another playthrough as well. You
Hey,
totally should have killed that person as well.
don't worry about it.
That bullet gave him a haircut. Yeah, I will say this kind of stuff was more interesting to me. Like, if you're gonna do scripted sequences and scripted events and, like, spectacle, you gotta go a little crazier with it, you know? Ah, yes, the Stardust Crusaders picture. We did it, guys.
If you looked all the way on the left, that was Soap.
He looked nothing like I thought he would.
What do you think he would look like? He doesn't speak.
He didn't speak, but, like, I don't know. I didn't expect him to have such a big head.
Big-headed Soap.
Make that a cheat code, please.